Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. And today, really excited to have Mr. Kenny Lloyd on, a great guy, has been blessed to have some really neat experiences in his life. And I'm super excited to have him on this episode. So first off, thanks so much.
Hey man, I'm honored, man. I appreciate you allowing me to share my story on your platform, man.
Yes, sir. Well, if you don't mind, I know off air we talked a little bit about your story, and if you don't mind talking a little bit about your story and tracking it till now.
Man, my story's so long, man. You know I'm 61 years old, man. So listen, let's just narrow it down, man, because my story's long, okay? All right, I don't know if we got enough time on it for me to tell my story. You know, real talk, man. It's just like, what in particular, like what zone, where you want me to go? I mean, like, I could really talk about it from I'll tell you what I shared with you. That, man, I was living in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was in the mortgage business.
Mhm.
And I was in the business for 14 years, man. And I had a lot of success, didn't save a dime of my money, right? I was living from check to check, but I was living big. And I moved to Houston, Texas. And my intention was to move here and build mid-level homes, right? And I was like 48, right? And and this was in 2008. I'll never forget, man, that the truck that brought my stuff from Atlanta got here, and they were beginning to unload it. And I was supposed to have 3 simultaneous closings that were I was going to make about 248,000, right? And I got a call that said one of the lenders shut their doors and was one of the biggest lenders in the business, and the other 2 canceled the stated uh, programs, and my loans weren't going to close. And I had invested every cent that I had saved into these deals, and so here I am in a new city, 48 years old, with the woman that was going to be my wife at the time. We were dating very seriously, living together. And here it is, man, that my money is gone. And I look up, man, and I'm broke. And for a long time, man, I was telling people, I'm broke because the industry flatlined. And that was the lie I told to make me feel good, because actually I was broke because I didn't save any money, man. I mishandled my money, you know. And I was really broke, man, for about 3 years. Let's see, 2008, 9, yeah, 2007, 8, 9. Yeah, 2007, 8, 9, man, man, the next thing I did, I had a stack of credit cards that were my emergency cards that accounted for probably 180,000. Man, I'll never forget the last day, the last card, and when they said you got $20 left on that card, and I ran out of card money and ran out of time because I still didn't have anything going on, man. And that when those cars were gone, man, I was just surviving. I'm talking about, brother, I went to an HBCU, and there are a few things that I learned, but one of the things I learned was survival. I'm a survivor because, man, I learned how to turn my electricity on when it got cut off, right? I learned how to turn my water back on when it got cut off. All right, I learned I could do everything but the gas because they beat the hustlers with the gas game. Okay, cable, I knew how to turn my cable on, man. And you know what? That's what I was doing, man. And at first it was a joke until I started thinking, man, I'm like 49 at this time, and man, what does this woman I'm with think about me? What do my kids think about me, man? I'm rigging cable, and it was just bad, man. And then finally, man, I just got on my knees, bro, and that I had ran out of hustles. I'll never forget, man. My wife looked up at me one day, man, and this was like probably like a week before Christmas. And she asked me, she said, Kenny, what are we gonna do? And for the first time, man, I just ran out of BS, man. And I just told her, I don't know. And I'll never forget the look in her eyes, man. Her eyes were full of water, man. And the look on her face was like, man, it's embedded in my heart, man. And at that point, man, I just felt like such a loser. And, but I kept trying things. I never forget, I took a job, man. Understand, man, I was making, it's a shame because I was making like 180, 200,000 a year. But that ain't really any money, man, when you spending it on crazy, right?
Right.
And so, man, I got a job, man. I never forget, the job was paying me $40,000, man. But I got that job, man, I did a somersault. And I'll never forget, this is on my 50th birthday. I'm riding to work one day, man, and I figured out how much money I was going to be bringing home every 2 weeks, man. And it was like, I don't know, like $1,900. And literally, I started throwing up, man, regurgitating, man. I didn't have anything in me. I just got sick, man. And just, for real, man, I got sick and I was just pulled over. I had to pull over and call my wife and say, baby, I can't do this anymore. But this kind of money, I can stand on the street with a sign and make this money. I can't do it. And she said, come on home. And what happened was that it was my birthday, man. It was my 50th birthday, man. And I was like, that was the lowest point in my life because I had imagined that at 50, man, I might have been in Key West, living in a bungalow with a laptop, man, wearing shorts, and T-shirts every day, doing a couple loans, That was what I was thinking, man. But here it is, man, I'm 50 years old and broke, man. And I'm thinking, what job is going to hire me and pay me the kind of money that I'm accustomed to making, man? Like, what am I going to do? And then, man, I just had to get part of my knees, Brian. I turned to God, and that is no exaggeration, man. Like, what is it, man, that you want of me? What do you want me to do? And his thing was, man, I gave you every sign to come to me. I tried to do it the easy way, but you didn't do it. So, man, now I had to take everything you got. Now we have to do it the hard way.
Come on.
And you know what? And it took another year, man, for real. And then what happened, man, I think that, man, I just stayed steady and fast. I gave up, man. I wasn't hustling no more. I wasn't doing no crazy stuff anymore. I just said, man, I'm just going to be righteous. I'm going to do this thing right. Man, just come on, man. Show me what is my purpose. What am I here for, man? What is it that I'm here for? I got all these gifts and talents. Why am I broke? And then, man, one day this opportunity came, man. I think this was the final test, man. It was this company called Ardyss International. That was in network marketing. And they sold women's garments, right? And so I had a guy tell me about it that looked like he was about money, right? He looked sharp. And I told my wife about the opportunity. She said, we can't do that, Kenny, because my best friend's mother does the same thing. And she does it. And that just wouldn't be right. Man, I'm like, but baby, they don't even look like money. Well, I mean, how am I going to make money with them? And so, man, thank God for my wife, man, because I listened to her, man. And the person that I wanted to join, man, they were in and out of the business in a month. The lady that we decided to do the right thing, man, on principle and join her, man, she gave me the money to join the business. To this day, her name is BJ Johnson, man. And she's out of Houston, Texas, man. And I'm telling you, she is my angel. She gave me I didn't have $300, man. She gave me $300 to join the business and gave me product to travel around and put women in these garments, man, right? And it was crazy because it's women's garments, right? And so, man, we traveled, we worked our butt off. Man, we went from zero to our first 5 months in the business. We earned over $250,000, man. The thing was, it wasn't the money, making the money that motivated me. It was the principle of somebody believing in me at a time when nobody believed in me. This lady believed in me, man, but nobody believed in me. She said, I don't want the money back. I'm giving you this money and I'm going to give you this product and I'm going to let you go on and help you and get you off to a start. And I was hell bent on letting her know that her faith in me, her belief in me was not in vain. You understand? I mean, I went out there and worked my butt. That's what motivated me to make her proud, to show her and that what you did wasn't in vain. You know, because you got to honor opportunities like that. You got to honor people that do things like that, man. That's one of the principles. So, man, we honored it. My wife and I honored it, man. We went to work. Look, man, it was so bad. How about this? We started making money, man. I'm talking about like we started out getting $5,000 checks, and it went to 15, and went to 25. Hey, man, my situation was in such disarray. Look at me, such disarray. I didn't have a bank account, man. I was taking $10,000 checks to the check cashing place, man. Can you imagine you taking man, do you know that listen, a $10,000 check, man, they strip searched me, man. They wanted thumbprints, butt prints, footprints, everything. They're like, what is this dude doing coming in with $10,000 checks? Man, that's how bad it was. We didn't even have an account, man. But you know what? I have no problem sharing that story now, because when it was happening, I was ashamed of it. I didn't want anybody to know.
Yeah.
But the point, man, was that I'm supposed to tell that story because there are a lot of other people going through what I'm going through, man. And I'm just an example that, hey, man, your choices take you where you are, but your choices can also deliver you from where you are. And my choices changed, man. And we went on to first year earning 7 figures in that company, man. It helped a lot of other people make money. We left that company, man. I left that, we made all that money. First time I made money like that in my life, man. And I'm going to tell you, when I left that company, I was broke again, okay? Because you know what? I left the company on principle, though. I left the company because the company was lying about some things, man. They were doing some things, man, that was not cool to the people. And they tried to give the top people in the company some hush money not to say anything. And, man, I couldn't do it, man, because I remember when I was broke. And the people that get in my business are people, man, that leverage. They sneak, like wives will sneak a credit card and charge $400, $500 on the credit card to get started in the business and pray they make their money back before their husband see the statement. You know what I'm saying, man? You can't do stuff like that to people like that, man. You know? So I said, I can't do this anymore. Man, and my wife followed me. I'm telling you, I don't care, man. The thing I love, man, my wife, look, where I am right now is because of my wife. My wife's name is Earl Lloyd. And I'm telling you, man, she is a gift from God to me. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, she is the best to me, man. If it were not for her, we would not be where we are. But that woman followed me, man. We walked away from, when I say we walked away from about 25 G's, at the time, because our money went way down. 25, and they offered us hush money, and the hush money was going to take us up to about 37, right? Man, we walked away from that, man. I swear everybody thought something was wrong with me, man. My mother called me up. She told my baby, are you okay? I need to get you some help. You need some help? She thought I was crazy, but on principle, man, I couldn't travel around the country, man, and stand from the stage and hustle people like that. So we went another time because I didn't prepare myself financially again, and we went broke again. We had bad finance. Man, I don't care. Hell with the reason. We went broke, okay? It is stupidity. That's the end of the day. That's what the reason was, all right? And so we chilled, man, for about another year. And then we found a company and another company. And I don't mind saying another company called TLC, man. And I will say this, man, that we found each other at a good time, man. I joined that company, man, and within 2 years, man, I was with that company for 6.5 years. I had 6 great years with that company. The other half was horrible. But I tell people, look, you got to take the bad with the good. You understand? And as long as the good outweighs the bad, then you got to understand you won. You know what I'm saying? As long as the good supersedes the bad, it wasn't a bad deal. And I learned a lot, man, made some great contacts, worked, man, traveled the world with the CEO, man. We built that company up. But, it's business, man. It just didn't work out. And, it's funny, man, because I was watching Joel Osteen, and Joel Osteen said that everybody has a purpose. And sometimes You're reluctant to seek your purpose out. And so then what God will do is that he will make people betray you. He will make people do things to you that they don't understand to force you into your purpose. He said, if you wondering, if you wondering why that person betrayed you with all that you did for that person in that company, stop wondering about it, because it was God. They don't even know why they did it. But what he was doing was using them to force you into your purpose. And man, look, that's what he did, because we left that company. And when you leave companies in network marketing, man, we were making 7 figures residual income. When you leave your company, they take that income. It's stopped. You don't take it with you. So my wife and I, man, we made a conscious decision that we were going to walk, right? And what happened was that when we got when we got screwed and tattooed and cheated and betrayed into our purpose, somebody appeared out of nowhere, man, and offered us an opportunity to own our own company, man. I mean, I'm talking about, man, like this white guy, man, billionaire, came to us, man, invited us to come to Dallas and said he had been watching us, man, and he wants to give us a chance. And you got to know, that don't happen to people like us. I got to tell you, man, I was a little nervous at first. I was thinking, baby, you might need to stay home. Yeah, you need to check it out, and I might need to drive so I can take my gun with me, because that don't sound right, okay? Yeah, we might be lured into some sex trading, okay? I didn't know what was up, because it don't happen to people like us, man. But you know what? But when it's like, man, look, I am a human being. I am not perfect, man, but I will give praise to my God, man, because he led me from that. He forced me out of that situation. This white guy, man, billionaire, most powerful person in my industry, man, gave me millions to get started and got behind me, and there ain't been any looking back, man. Like, so when he talked to us, me and my wife talked. I said, baby, what do you think? You think, I mean, you how you feel about us walking away from my money and going and starting our own business? She said, baby, whatever you say, whatever you want to do, I'll follow you. And I'm like, hell no. You gonna say yes or no. Because if this thing don't work out, you ain't gonna be beating me down, calling me stupid. I need to hear a yes or no from you. Because, man, this was the biggest move we made, man. You gotta understand. Man, I'm 61 years old, man. Man, who in the hell 61 years old earns over $1 million a year residually, whether you get out of bed or not, and walks? Yeah, and again, my mother's like, baby, I mean, like, is this reoccurring? Something you okay? Hey, everybody, they were like, Kitty, you okay? I was getting calls from all my boys. Hey, man, you okay, man? I mean, like, you ain't getting high nothing now. You know what I mean? Like, you okay? Because nobody understands, man, your journey. Yes. Nobody understands. And I will tell you, man, that October 1st marks our first year anniversary, man. And, man, it has been miraculous, man. We have, in less than a year, we have recovered the income that we walked away from, man. We're earning that same income now. And we have a lot of other people that have joined us, that believed in us, man, believed in our vision, believed in us, that their lives are changing, man. They're making money. So, man, it's like, I just say this, that people always say, man, like, how do you have success? And I tell them, what does it take that? I tell them, man, look, it takes a lot of courage, for real. Like, you can't, what's that saying, man? You know that saying, scared money don't make money, man. You can't be scared. You can't operate scared. Sometimes you gotta, that you're supposed to be doing something, man. And when it's in your spirit, because you're not stupid. When your spirit will tell you to leap, jump. Don't be jump. I'm telling you to jump. And me and my wife jumped, man. And you know what? We found out we had wings, baby. Okay, because we rose like the phoenix, man. And man, I am just so happy, man, to be in control of the narrative, man. And it's funny, man, how things happen at the right time. Because in the midst of Black Lives Matter, man, it's funny, because it was when this thing happened, there were a couple companies in my industry that made some crazy statements that hurt their business, man. And people started coming over to us because they said we were Black owned. But I told him, I said, look, I believe in Black Lives Matter, man. And, you know, I don't have to fly a flag for that, okay? Because here's the deal. I got children, man. Black lives are matter. I've been black
A
all my
long
life.
time. Yeah, as
You
long as I
understand?
know.
You know, so I don't have to wear T-shirts and all that stuff,
Right.
man, to talk about Black Lives Matter, man. Because for me, you damn right, Black Lives Matter, man. And it's a sad day out here, man. I tell my kids, look, I'm gonna teach you how to get back home if you get stopped. I'm gonna tell you how to survive a police stop, man. You know, and we gotta teach our kids how to survive, man. You know, I tell everybody, man, like if you really look at the history of beat downs, man, in the street, all of them, the three words that preceded, man, I know my rights, you know, or I don't have to. Man, them things proceed. And so is it right what the hell these cops do? Hell no. But in the streets, man, the police are the judge, the jury, and the hangman. They can do whatever they want to. Man, if you get a police officer real dirty and you talk stuff to them, man, listen, all they got to do is slip half a kilo in your car, man, and put some cuffs on you, bro, and you going to jail. Because the average person don't have enough money to defend that. You know, I just think that Black Lives Matter, but we got to teach our kids, man, how to survive the night. You know, how to survive getting stopped. What verbiage you use to avoid something like that, man. But from my company standpoint, it is Black Lives Matter. We talk about it, but the thing we most talk about, man, is Black excellence. You know, because it's not enough just to say, man, I'm Black-owned company, come join me. No, I tell people, man, we operate in the spirit of excellence, man, and we always have. And I think that's the thing, man, that has carried us, the thing that has blessed us and carried us to where we are, that help us survive, man. And all we do, man, is that we just fight the good fight. You know, every day, every week, every month, man, is a fight for survival. And you just try to get better and better every week. You make mistakes, you have bad times, but you just get better, man. And the people that believe in us, man, you know, I tell them that we're going to fight every day to make y'all proud to utter the name Tava. You know, the hell with, you know, I mean, people know we Black owned and operated, but I'm telling you, it's about Black excellence, man. And the beautiful thing about pairing up with a company that's Black owned and operated, man, is that, man, it's very rare, man, that people get a chance to work with somebody who gives a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? That understands it, that is compassionate to what they're going through, that everything they do with their marketing is designed for them, as opposed to having another persuasion, developing marketing strategies for a culture that they don't even understand. And I don't, man, listen, I'm not knocking any other persuasion owning company. I'm just saying that they don't understand how people like we understand. So I think it's really special, man. You know, and I think the reason we survive because we got favor, man. And I tell everybody, you can't screw with faith.
Love it. So many good nuggets in the story. So many good learning lessons that we can take from that and use to help us be successful. But before we get off, if you don't mind sharing with the audience where they can go follow you and check you out and show you some love.
Man, let me tell you something, man. You can go to my Facebook page, Kenny E. Lloyd, you know, at AOL, Kenny, Kenny, E as in Edward, LLOYD. Go there, man, message me. You know, the thing about me, I don't care how big we get, man. Look, man, I never forget when I was broke, man, and I needed somebody to reach down and grab me. So know this, man. As long as you ain't texting me and messaging me, talking crazy and sending me crazy things and videos, hey, man, you hit me up and tell me you need some help. You ready to change your life? I'll reach out to you. All right, Kenny Lloyd, Facebook. All right.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to say again, thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with the Success Chronicles and share your story, your inspiring story, and I wish you continued success.
Hey, man, I'm honored, man. I appreciate you so much for thinking enough of me to allow me to come onto your platform, bro. All right, you keep on doing your thing, man. Much love, and I appreciate you, all right?
I appreciate you, and thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.